When we were shooting in Bruges, he alluded to this script, Seven Psychopaths, by letting me know that in Bruges was just a rehearsal to see if he actually liked shooting films, that he had a real script that he wanted to shoot, which was much better than in Bruges, and that was this one. So before I even read Seven Psychopaths, I was, he's just a brilliant writer, man.
I think the tone is similar to Bruges and to my plays. There's always a degree of humor running through it, which is usually quite black, but it never. And I guess there's elements of darkness too, but the darkness hopefully never outweighs the fun or the humor. At the same time, the humor never quite outweighs the darker aspects, maybe.
It's a terrific script, you know, you're an actor, you've been around a long time. To read, you know, good words is unusual. And I'd done a play with Martin 2 years ago.
I read a lot of scripts. Every now and then you read something and it just, they say it jumps off the page, and this one does that, and it slaps you in the face and it gets you by the back of the head and slams you off a table and gives you a kick in the arse, and it just really takes you on a wonderful ride.
And I think it kind of just snowballed. I kind of realized that was a story about a psychopath, kinda, and then another couple of stories came up. And then I was kind of thinking about someone who's writing a story about those kinds of things.
Bonnie is a victim of Billy's financial ambition. Billy has this scheme, this scam going on where he sees a dog in the park and he kidnaps it and takes him home and waits till posters are put up, and then he brings the dog back and he receives the $200 reward, a $300 reward. Well, one day he steals a little Shih Tzu, and it's the wrong Shih Tzu. It's the wrong dog. It belongs to a very dangerous man. And the story takes a turn then. Billy and Hans is played by Christopher Walken. They're in this scheme together. They have a dog warehouse where they keep, you know, at any given time there might be 6 to 10 dogs in cages waiting to go back to their loving and angst-ridden owners for whatever the reward may be.
Bonnie is the cutest, best dog I ever met. It's a Shih Tzu dog, and he's been in the movie, she has been in the movie for, I don't know, 2 months. It's really the best dog I ever saw.
He's having a little bit of difficulty because he's already found the title and he's fallen in love with the title Seven Psychopaths, but he hasn't come up with any of the psychopaths. And as I say in the film, he wants the film to be about peace and love, but it's still got to be about 7 psychopaths. So he's in the midst of that quandary. He has a friend called Billy Bickle, and I don't think he has any other friends. And he has a girlfriend called Kaya, and I don't think he has any other girlfriends. And he drinks maybe a little bit too much for his own good, but maybe not. I don't know. And that's it, really.
Colin, obviously, I'd worked with before, and he's fantastic, and I love him to bits. And it was a no-brainer, as they say, to have him be the lead in this one. And also to have him use his Irish accent too, playing a screenwriter based in Hollywood. But I thought there's no reason why that person couldn't be Irish.
Are you shooting outside in the desert at night? Yeah, I've had the easier things to do. It was hard. It was cold, and shooting at night for me, anyway, is difficult. And there are, miraculous things that happen.